least it's warmer in here. So, as you can see, we've got a new toolbox standing here, brand new, still in the box. The Harbour Master's also ordered one. This is pretty much what we've gotten. So we're going to have one inside the office for him, for his tools, and we'll have one in the tool shed that'll be locked up. That'll be my tool set. So at this stage, we're going to need to open this and set it up, and then eventually I will get him to help me move it into place. That's going to be the whole. Okay, we're trying a new function on the camera. It's got a face follow. So if I move, the camera moves with me. Let me know down in the comments if that's handy or if it's very distracting, and we'll revert back to something else. Again, really looking forward to your opinions. For those of you that haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and share it. We really do appreciate it. For those that have, thank you so much. I'm not sure if you guys saw my Instagram post the other day, but we were lucky enough to catch it as it ticked over from 2 to 1,000 subscribers, so really grateful for that. We look forward to sharing many more things with you and making more content that you guys like as well. If you have any suggestions or would like to see something in particular, please let us know. If there's something that you think we can improve on the channel, also always welcome. Let me know. So let's see what we've got. Feels like Christmas all over again. Opening new tools. Why? Because we didn't have one. When I say we didn't have one, I prefer and I enjoy having the tools ready, so when if someone needs help, we can help them. And that's truly what it's about. Look at that. Look at that. All new. Lovely. What do we get? This is a user manual of things that are on here, the wheels, and everything else. Tool case, tool using care, warranty certificate. That's cool. That's nice. I'm particularly happy that this comes with everything. Oh, look, a little pouch for the keys for the locks. So we'll keep that safe. And then now we've got to find what have they done. Where have they put the wheels? Aha, it's locked. That's why you need the pouch. As I suspected, the bottom drawer has got the rail in and the box with the new wheels. So these will be need to assemble. Box we can put one side. Let's see how we're going to do this. So as you can see, we have some shiny new wheels, 2 with brakes. So these are the brakes, and 2 without brakes. So we need to make sure that we put them on the same side, just like what we did with this one. We put the brakes on one side where you actually push the trolley with. And this is, oh, look at that, all wrapped in plastic. Brand new. Love it. Really happy with that. Super. Always good to have these T-bars. And then an empty drawer, we can put all our extra tools in here. Fantastic. Really stoked with that. So let's get these wheels off of here. How are we going to do this? I think by the looks of things, They're just bolting to the bottom. We're going to have to lie this thing on its side, and yes, I'm balancing it on one corner. It's not the easiest thing, but as long as the balance is there, you can hold it up. So let's put some of the polystyrene down on the other side, so we can actually put it down on its side. Luckily, all the tools and everything is still strapped down, although I am hearing some rattling, but it is what it is. And can at least get the wheels in. Polystyrene comes handy also for your own legs. Let's get all the nuts and bolts out. So, because the handle attaches to this side, so what is now the top, we will be putting the ones with the brakes also on the same side, so we can put the brakes on as when we push it and when we need to. I see actually I made a mistake. The other ones that aren't braked aren't swivel, so the ones that have the brake can swivel, can rotate, and the ones that don't have the brake can't, they're fixed. So I think that will be better to put the fixed ones on the opposite side or on the other side. Right, again, ones with a swivel, so these ones will be able to swivel and they have the brakes, whereas the other one are fixed and they can't swivel. Those we'll put on the bottom. But for right now, let's put these on. With a couple of screws. Oh, I can't wait to actually start the season now. It's getting me all excited. And no, I will not. Yes, I know I've got a ratchet or a tool behind me, battery operated, but with things like this, you don't want to use those because it's the quickest and easiest way to strip out all the threads. That goes quicker than you think. This being brand new, it's not exactly what I want to do right away. So before you tighten all of them, put all 4 screws in, so you still have wiggle room on the plate to actually get the other screws in. So, see, we have one that's being a little bit difficult, but right, that's one wheel on. 3 more to go. Loving this. Right, the top two are in, both swivel. Let's do the bottom ones. So the bottom is identical, it's only these ones don't swivel. So don't mount them like that, not that you can, but you know, where there's a will, there's a way. So you don't need to drill holes. This toolbox comes with preset holes with threads in them. So all you need is to take your 4 bolts that come with it, put it against where it should be, and carefully start the threads in and put all 4 bolts in before really tightening it down. That allows you a little bit of wiggle room when you're trying to get the other 4 in. They don't always line up 100% first time around, so leaving yourself a bit of wiggle room avoids a bit of frustration in trying to get it started. There we go. In fact, I think I have a bit of a trick. So one of the things that I'm very careful with and that I purchased last year was a set of Wera tool sets, ratchets. Really nice, especially for things like this. Take 12, it's a spanner, but also it has the ratchet function on the back, so that's really nice. Right. So, all the wheels are on, everything turns and rotates. So let's get it onto its wheels. Made a bit of a mess with the polystyrene, but we'll clean that up shortly. Easy does it. There we go. Right. That's the one downside of polystyrene. Once it disintegrates, it goes everywhere. Before the polystyrene goes everywhere, and keeps the workspace nice and tidy. So let's continue. So ta-da, we've got it on its wheels. Let's put on the other brackets. There's a set of screws in there as well. Put that into the bin just now. It's a nice little sturdy little bracket, and this requires 2 long ones, 2 short ones. Let's have a look. So in this case we're getting 2 long screws and 2 short screws. I'm only showing you one. That's because there's a thickness difference. So we use a short one for down here and the long one for up there to mount this against the side so you can hold on to the trolley. Again, don't tighten it all the way, so you have some space to wiggle if you need to make some adjustments to get it in. Once you've got all 4 in, you can start tightening them down. I'll tighten that one, then the right top one, then the bottom right one, and then the top left. X pattern. Some of you will know what that is about. So there we go. And so we now have our handle onto the side. We have our brakes that we can engage so it doesn't go anywhere while it's standing still. And we have our releases, if you can get your hands there, feet. So we've got our toolbox together. Really looking forward to getting back onto the water this summer and being able to help people and having all my tools. As I said earlier, we're not borrowing our tools or lending them out anymore as we've done in previous years, because they tend to never come back, unfortunately, and we keep having to buy new. So we'll be using all our own stuff and putting it behind locks as of this year. So yeah, there's only a couple of people that have direct access to our tools, and the biggest reason is because we really, when we go out onto the water and we try to help people, we need the tools available so we can actually do that. It's the most frustrating thing, trying to help someone and coming back to the marina and not having the tools because someone else has borrowed them without asking for it and not return them. So unfortunately we've had issues in the past, but as of this year we'll be doing that differently. So you've seen us put the boat in the water and test it. Thank you very much for watching. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It really helps us. We really want to build this channel to a point where we can share more memories, do more things, and if possible, at a certain point, I'd like to have you guys come along as well if you're around and in the different areas that we're going to. We have a couple of trips lined up, one being to the US. That we have because we have a client there. She's an absolutely amazing lady to work for, does phenomenal work, and really enjoy working with her. So can't wait for that. That'll be end of February, March. That will be in LA for a week, and then we'll move over to Las Vegas in the second week, or second to third week of March, in order to catch the last and final leg of the fuel run that's going to be ending in Las Vegas. Hopefully catching up with the guys from DDE, Damon and Dave. Really looking forward to that. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It really helps us, and it really keeps us going. We want to build this channel bigger. We want to meet you guys, and we want to help those more. My eventual goal is to see if we can help people without having to ask anything for it, because that's what you do. You need to help people, and there's less and less of that in the world. So why not look out for each other and help each other? So for now, thank you very much. We're going to leave it at that, and we'll see what we do the next time. Cheers for now.